Hello, welcome back guys to another video. I hope you're doing well. I am starting in the kitchen here with this sign and bottle opener that we never use. It is pretty annoying being here because I often hit, as you can see, the bottom is like a silver, has like a silver frame and it's very sharp. So I tried doing it initially with just a screwdriver because my son was asleep and I didn't want to make any noise, but as you will see here in just a second, that did not work because I could not get the bottom screw out to save my life. And as you will see as I remove the sign, the original color of the kitchen when we first bought the house was like this tannish brownish color. And the kitchen was definitely the very first thing that we renovated when we moved in. We got the countertops done and the backsplash, and then painted everything. We painted the kitchen and the cabinets white, and then got did we do one at a time? No, I believe we got all of the appliances at once as well. Anyways, I am just going in with some sandpaper here, and this is just a piece of sandpaper from the circular saw. And I am using that same sealant that I have been using for the past couple painting videos, and just using that to fill in the holes with my Dollar Tree razor blade, as you can see here. And the razor blade wasn't actually up, the protector, the guard was still on, but it was really easy to use and to get into those crevices. And I try to get as much as I can done while my son is sleeping for obvious reasons, but you know, sometimes that doesn't always work, which is totally fine. But moving on here, I am going to be filling in these couple of holes. I had a sign up here a long time ago and just never got around to filling these. So I'm just doing the same process here. I'm using that just piece of sandpaper and sanding down the holes a little bit, filling it in with the caulk, and then I went over it with just one coat of paint. And I'm using the same gallon of white paint that I used for the living room. And I ended up just doing 2 coats here. The paint actually blended in very well. If you stare at it, you can see that it's slightly different, but not anything that's super noticeable. And as you can see here, obviously there's still an outline of the marking of where the bottle opener was. So I went in with a second coat, and 2 coats was all that I needed. And like I said, it blended well. You can hardly tell that there was a difference in the paint colors. And these are just these small projects is what I got done on the first day. So the next day I decided to get these drawers organized. This drawer here is our junk drawer, and it is pretty much like our catch-all drawer. I got these on the right side, these plastic organizers. I actually got those at Goodwill. and they were brand new sealed in the package, and I was like, heck yeah, that's a score. So I'm just getting everything that does not belong in this drawer together and putting it in the right place and getting this drawer nice, neat, and organized. Don't ask me why we have so many batteries, but this is the carbon monoxide detector, and I thought we had a couple of batteries. You'll see me fidgeting with the batteries trying to get it to fit in there, and I thought that the battery fit, but I'm not really sure why it wasn't fitting in the detector, so I don't know. Okay, I have to tell you guys this funny story about this leather pouch that you'll see me put on the counter. It's in the little organizer right now, right there, that I just put up. Okay, so my hubby, right? He orders these from Amazon and they're lock picks. And I'm like, what are you ordering those for? He's like, oh, as like, a hobby, or like if we ever get stuck somewhere, I know how to pick a lock. And I'm like, you're never, I knew right away, but sorry for the background noise. I knew right away before, like when he ordered them, I'm like, you are never going to use these a day in your life. And he ordered these a while ago, you guys, like a couple years ago. Still never even opened them. Package, I mean, never once touched them. I don't know why I think that's so funny, but I'm like, who orders lockpicks as a as a hobby? And I'm sure that lockpicking is an actual hobby, and there are some talented people that know how to do that and everything. I'm not like saying that to make fun of the hobby or whatever. It's just I know my husband, and it was just funny to me. It's a funny story. I am just wiping the drawer down really well with some lemon Lysol. I definitely need to refill this up. This is a staple in my house. I dilute it with water and use it for several different things throughout the house. And I'm showing you guys here the inside result of the drawer. Everything is nice and organized, and I am definitely loving that. So next, I'm going to go ahead and tackle this basket. These pouches my husband just recently ordered. I know that he took one with him, and I believe these are just extra ones. I'll have to ask him when he gets home because I'll definitely put them to good use. But this basket is just his catch-all things. He puts, when he comes home from work, he will put all his tools and everything that he needs and kind of just throws it in there. So I do like to go through it every now and again and get things organized. there's lots of bits and tools and things like that that are out of place. And he does have a designated spot in the garage that he, I like to have all his tools and everything so that he knows where everything is. So yeah, I'm just going through that and getting things cleaned up. I moved all that stuff into the garage in his, like where all of his tools and everything are, and it was a lot of back and forth, so I didn't film that part. But just know that everything is nice and neat and put back where they are supposed to be. What I like to do with my onions, first off, I do not even buy white onions. I love red onions so much that it's the only onion that I will buy. But I like to, before I put them out, I like to get all that, the shell off of the onion and kind of, throw all that stuff away so that the shell pieces isn't getting all over the counter and everything. So that's basically what I'm doing. I'm just taking each one, going one by one and deshelling, or I don't even know what the correct term for that is, but doing that and getting them nice and neat, pretty much. One thing I really got into this past year was buying whole bean coffee and grinding the coffee grounds myself. I bought a grinder it's just the Keurig grinder from Walmart, and I want to say it wasn't expensive at all. It was like just over $5, something like that. But in my experience, I feel like it just makes the coffee taste so much more fresh. If you're a coffee drinker, I would definitely recommend that you try it. And I'm showing you guys the onions here. This is what I meant by, I don't actually like peel the skin, but I just get the dead, loose skin off of it so it's not flying everywhere. It's not all over the counter and everywhere else when you go to grab an onion to use it for cooking. I can feel that these tomatoes are already like super ripe, so I think I'm gonna end up making some spaghetti for dinner tonight. But here is the finished product. Everything's nice and clean and organized. I hope this motivated you guys to get some organization and cleaning done. Thank you so much for watching. I greatly appreciate it.